Yeah, very good evening, everyone. Can I see a happy good
Recording
evening?
in progress.
I think the chat box is enabled. Uh, can I see hi from you people, everyone in the chat box? Yes, yes. Good evening, all. So let's start with today's session of day 4 of career guidance and also going on with our SDG with also ESG goals. So where we're just starting with our like day 4 of understanding and also going ahead with instead of we turned our entrepreneurial journey, right? So where our entrepreneurial journey has been going on a good start, where we want to launch our business, right? So that is we are on going to it, like essential digital skills that we're just trying to get for our business launch. So we have good entrepreneurial mindset, right? So with that mindset, we're just trying to get a good business, any product, like just take it like any product and just imagine that product. And if we have that product, so how to launch our business over the digital skills, over the among of digital platforms. So how to do that, how to use our digital platforms in better version, right? So that is our today's topic, and that we're just trying to go ahead. So everyone, like, be curious and make sure that be attentive, and just we'll just talk more and more and what are the things that you're just trying to go ahead, and that will fetch you up in the next coming the business that you want to build up, right? So this is how it goes with first starting with mastering the digital tools, with where you're going to transform your business ideas that are like driving ventures, right? So this is all about. So today we're just trying to cover everything, whatever the amount of like creation of like online presence to launch our first marketing campaigns, right? So that we'll just try to understand for today's session, right? So let's start with that. Just give me a minute. Let me just set it up. Yes. So here it comes. The first part, let's start understanding what actually the roadmap that you're just trying to go ahead. First one, just we'll just trying to go ahead with essential your digital presence. Like establishing with your like digital presence is something where you have a good amount of your entrepreneurial journey is like going good and you're just trying to get a good product. Let's understand with a good product. Let's take an example with the product. For example, if it is something called like dupe sticks, right? Just imagine you're just a good entrepreneur, like you're also as a having a good ambassador of your like own product that is just trying to selling your dupe sticks, right? So where imagine if you have a product of dupe sticks, so where lots of temples, everything is a market for you, right? So imagining that dupe sticks are is your like a product that you're just trying to sell each and everywhere, where in terms of like marketplace, where in terms of like temples, and you can just sell it anywhere, right? So where that dupe sticks brand that you want to generate more number of money, or that you want to like make it over the market, not only just by live data or like by live sessions or like selling live, right? But also how you want to make it digital platform, how you want to make it your like dupe sticks is like so good enough and so good at like smell, and it is also for like healthy smell, where we have like added lots of antibiotics like that, right? So what this type of marketing or this type of campaigns that you have generated, right? So that will make you in terms of like establishing your digital presence, right? Just start with that. That is your starting roadmap. You have like good entrepreneurial mindset, where you have just started with your product, that is your dupe stick, right? So where that dupe stick, now we have to make it market, not only in terms of like offline market, but also you have to make it like online market. So what are the main categories that you have to follow it, or what are the main presence that you have to take care? Starting with establishing of your like digital presence, get discovered locally by Google Maps, right? First, you have a good stall over in your own place, right? So where everyone has to be like taken care and has to come to your place by seeing only by the Google Maps. So how much good and how much easy that you're presenting your Google Maps, right? So you have good name like Doopstick of like any like Sandalwood Doopsticks. If you're just trying to keep that name called like Sandalwood Doopsticks and making it a Google Maps as a business portfolio, right? So that's way you're just trying to create your own online platform with your Google Maps at your first place, right? So that is how it goes with, right? And also, whenever you just click on that Google Maps, so you're gonna get lots of images. So how you're doing it? You're creating your own brand material using your simple Canva, right? So this is how it goes with, right? Let's understand lots of things over the in terms of theoretical way, and at the end of our session we'll just try to do a simple practical way and try to create a Google Map in terms of using a simple example again, and try to do it what are the amount of the establishment that you can just go ahead with our amount of our product, right? So that all things that we can go ahead. Got it, everyone? So this is how it goes with in terms of establishing your digital presence. Second is you're building your own online home, right? Launching a professional website without any coding using WordPress or Wix platforms. Now we have not only WordPress, not only Wix, we have like many things, right? We have like moreover lots of AI tools that you can just create your websites instantly in just fraction of seconds. That is how it's like go ahead and just build our own brand within seconds. Just what product that you're trying to sell it, that we have to make sure. So we have to like keep in that mind telling that what product that actually selling it, and is it really worthy for the end users, that we have to always keep it in our mind, right? So that is your second step. Third step, connect on social media. So how much you're just good at in social media, and how actually you're posting on the Facebooks, how actually you're posting on the Instagrams, how actually you're posting on the LinkedIn's, what product actually you're selling it, and in which way that you're selling it, what are the number of the captions that you're trying to write it up, right? What are the number of hashtags that you're using it, right? So this is, and who are your target customers for your Doop sticks? Who are your target customers, right? This everything, how you're posting it in your social media, how you're making it boost of your like given your social media branding, how you're creating your own business account of your social media platforms. This everything that you just try to understand over the connecting of social media. Coming next, launching a simple digital marketing, right? Launch a simple digital marketing like drive that is going to be like growth with the target Instagram and like Facebook ads that converts, that amount of prospects into your like customers, right? Whatever the amount of output that you want to generate, that will obviously generate when the customers will reach among of your like data to the customers, right? So this is how it goes with in terms of like the foundation roadmap of your digital marketing, right? So this is how it goes with in terms of like online, right? Coming next, how to start with your like Google Maps business portfolio, like why it actually matters, right? Why you have to do it, right? So why it matters, because over 80% of customers use Google, of course, right? So to find local business, a complete business portfolio that will increase your chance of appearing in your local search by 70%. This is how it goes with. So don't think like 100% is my worth, right? Just think in a such a way that what actually the most of the among of customers, most of the among of people are into it, right? So 80% of the people are always have their eyes on the Google. They always open Google to search something. They always open Google to search even chat GPT, even like perplexity, whatever they want to open it, always they have to open Google, right? So whenever just trying to use always like Google and everything, so most of the people are in Google. So if they want to just go somewhere, if they want to like search somewhere, search about the cafeteria, search about the restaurant, search about the movie theater, this everything comes under again Google Maps. They want to go somewhere, that comes under again Google Maps. They want to search something, always it shows all contents, maps, news, business, images, this everything goes up. So whenever you got a good top search SEO search engine, where whenever you just click something, it always asks for you to like go for the Google Maps. right? So that will actually reach your local customers vendor way. In this way, we're just trying to get our Google Maps so simple and just trying to fetch it up, right? So free visibility in Google search and maps and customer review builds trust and instantly direct messaging with potential clients and real-time business hours and updates. So this is how it goes with your Google Maps, right? We all know about this, but how to make sure if you have a good business, how to convert the business into your Google Maps, how to do that? This that we are in stuck at, right? So that we have to like cover it up. Coming next, we have Canva. Of course, this is the powerhouse. I can just say your brand design of powerhouse of Canva will do it, right? That will create your logo creations. That will create your like social media graphics, right? That will make you like marketing materials, everything added for you in terms of business cards, in terms of like promotional posters. That will just convert in couple of minutes, right? So this will have a good powerhouse of this digital marketing. Canva can do it a very better version, right? In terms of when we're just talking about like social media graphics, right? So this can get like stories, this can get like eye-catching post, right? And can cover optimized for each and every platform. And logo creation, if you have a good doop stick amount of like the example that we've just taken, right? Sandalwood doop stick, if I use this type of title, so just can you convert my title into a good logo? So that will just try to convert that title into a good logo. Professional logos can be done in couple of minutes. That is how the amount of powerhouse I can just say over the Canva. This is how it goes for, right? So coming next, we have building your own website without any coding, right? So I said you already. So not only just WordPress, not only just Wix, I'll just show you a platform today where it will just impress you with lots of things if you just try to give it proper way of prompting, right? Proper way of prompting that we just give, this is my brand and this is my logo and this is my title and this is how my website should look like, this is my colors should be just taken care, and this is what actually I'm selling it, and this is the price of my given box or given my product, right? So in this way everything can be done with the website without any coding, right? Just this WordPress and Wix is something not actually a better than like I can just say over the AI tools, but it is something so good. But I can just say that we can easily drag and drop what actually we require, right? We can use multiple themes, whatever the theme that we just love it, that just we have to drag and drop and just we have to create our own website. And this is where the domain and everything will take care by Wix, and in the WordPress also same domain and everything like taken care by this WordPress and Wix, right? So this is actually a real-time platform. So whenever I just show you a simple AI tool, so where that AI tool will just create with the coding part, and the coding part again we have to like upload it in your like VS Code. So where we have to like run it everything in our VS Code, then we have to add lots of backend things. I can just say lots of terminology will come up with the technology. So this will make you a simple a hardest part I can just say, but this WordPress and Wix will make you better and easiest version, right? Just drag and dropping what are the things that you require in terms of product, in terms of like header, in terms of like footer, everything you can just take it up, right? Sir, website like with code or without code, which is better? You can go ahead like with code is like what actually that you want to do it more, right? You want to get each and everything like minimal color, you want to just go ahead with like minimal color, it should be your own creative idea, right? So the minimal color, the gradient of the color and the background and the amount of images and the amount of the structure of the amount of theme, that everything it should be your own creative idea, then you have to go with your coding part. It won't be happen with the theme, right? So just you need for your business a website that you require, then you can easily use it a theme based, a drag and dropped version of websites, right? So that will like so easy, right? And also you can go with like AI version, but that again it comes under how much good we are prompting in, right? That will just fetch it up over the given data, right? So essential pages every business needs in terms of like homepage, of course, about services, products, which where we'll just trying to completing of like our descriptions and contact info and booking forms. Just this is the main essential page that we require for each and every product. So whenever you open a simple product like Flipkart or Amazon, like anything, like if you just want to open it like a simple a third party applications or third party services, when we open it up, they have just simple these forms. They just go with in terms of like homepage, about services, and contact information. That's it. So this is how they just try to build it. Coming next, we'll just try to go ahead with social media setup and strategies. Right. So how actually the social media setups and strategies goes ahead. Right. So how actually Facebook business pages are working at. Right. So just creating a simple local business in the Facebook. I think you can just see lots of Facebook marketing is like so good. So everyone are like earning so better way. Right. Just we have to host it, whatever the amount of product that we want to make it up. So we can just host there. Everyone just see if they're like good at if they like loved it, of course. So they just try to click on the amount of page that will direct you to your website, and the website will have form again. That form will like fill it up. Then the form is filled, you'll just get again a notification on your Slack, and you can just get in touch with them and just give whatever the orders that they will just start asking. So this is how it goes with. So again, so if I just post my ad in the Facebook, if I post my ad in the Instagram, if I may post ad in the LinkedIn, so if I just do these parts, if I just do these things, what are the amount of money that I have to keep it? So for each and everything is like totally different. For Facebook, it is amongly, I can just say, little bit free. But in Instagram, we have to keep it like boosting purpose. We have to use it like 500, 2000, according to the area, according to the kilometers, how many kilometers it has to spread. What are the amount of the posting that you're doing it, right? That everything will just show it to you for sure. So, and also we have LinkedIn company page, right? So this is also like so good. We can go ahead with like B2B version of networking powerhouse that will just make sure it can hit a more than Instagram and more than like Facebook, you can just say, right? Just the investors, the among of investors, the among of sponsors will just try to get in touch with you over the LinkedIn company page. So this will actually hit up over the among of Facebook and Instagram, right? Coming next, we have like digital marketing that drives growth, right? So this is how it goes with. So whenever you're like good at in terms of building a product, but you're not good at selling a product, again it is a drawback, right? So again it is a drawback, right? So you are good at building a product, you are good at creating that amount of product, but you don't know where to sell, but you don't know how to sell, right? So again it is a drawback for us, where we have to like understand how to do this, right? No, of course, LinkedIn is not free. LinkedIn, again, we have to pay some of the amount for sure. So how it this is also same thing. So where the business campaigns also goes with like little bit of ranges again, from 1000 to 2000 like that. So we have to make sure is it really worthy for us or not. So then we have to like try to hit boosting, right? Then we have to go with like boosting part. Until and unless, of course, it goes when we just try to post it, just we have to go at like lots of shades, lots of timings we have to take care. For example, for LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, we have like certain timings. For example, we have like morning sessions, like everyone just try to open it up in the terms of like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, like that. So in that timing, when we post something, that will actually reach each and everywhere, so in easiest way, right? So for example, everyone just try to open it their Instagrams, Facebooks, and LinkedIn's, just check the notifications at 5 p.m, right? And also at 10 p.m. So this is how the timing goes on, right? And also that like 12 p.m is also there. So 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 5 p.m., and something called like 10 p.m. So these are like timings where these timings actually most of the amount of users will be active at this time slots. Then we just start posting our among of whatever the ads, whatever the amount of promotion that we want to do it for our product, that everything that we can go ahead and start learning and more over the digital marketing, and then we can just see how actually the changes would be the followers and the amount of product orders. This everything will be changed for sure, right? So digital marketing that drives growth, first we have to go ahead and like target audience research. What actually that you're just talking about, right? In terms of target audience research, that will just trying to identify the ideal customers, right? That will identify you like ideal customers. So what actually your ideal customers are? So who are going to like trying to buy the amount of products that you sell, right? So if it is something called like dupe sticks, the sandalwood dupe sticks, if I just say, so what actually the difference of giving cycle dupe sticks or giving off lots of other brand dupe sticks? What is the difference for yours and the given brands, or Mangaldeep, whatever the amount of brands that we have, right? So what is the difference between those and yours? That we have to always have to mention, and that we have to always have to like take care and say that this is not a normal dupe stick. This will actually make sure whenever you just try to keep it in your home, or when you just try to keep it in your like temples, that will just make you calm and you can just feel so peace, right? So with that amount of smell, with that amount of like fragrance, right, the amount of flower fragrance, we are just trying to use a natural flowers. So how actually dupsticks actually made, with using of flowers, with using of lots of amount of the, how we can just say, whatever the amount of grown flowers are with that we're using it to the temples. Again, we're using the same flowers. Once they just fade up, we use that flowers, we just try to grind it and just try to mixture of adding of lots of mixtures, adding of lots of flavors, and just trying to create a dupe sticks. This is how actually the process goes on, right? So this, how actually we have to market it, just we have to go through each and every process, right? We are not trying to make it, we are also doing a recycling process, we're also just trying to save lots of amount of environment. This everything that we have to always trying to say to the market, they'll just try to understand, okay, this is how the process is actually happening with the dupe stick, right? So this number of flavors, this number of fragrances that you can actually see. So what actually if I use this fragrance, right, this is for peace, this is for meditation or anything. That type of marketing that we're just trying to go ahead in terms of lots of things, right? Creating compelling of ads, designing of ads that stops to scroll with, and strong visuals that to create, that to make sure clear with CTA, right? Calls to actions, right? So whenever someone sees the ads, so at any point of time we always see lots of ads. At any point of time we stop and seeing like constant, right? So why it is actually happening? They're just trying to make sure the attention grabbing that they will do over the advertisements, right? So this is how it goes with the attention grabbing in the advertisement is like more important by creating videos, by also with the images, by also with lots of, now the trending is reels, right? Just with that amount of sections, that we have to make sure what are the amount of poster that we create, what are the amount of story that we create, that you have to make sure that the attention grabbing is so important than buying their own product or buying the amount of or order the amount of product, right? Just they have to get attention for that, what actually happening with the reel, or what actually happening with this video, or why actually these people are saying like that, or what actually happening with the amount of the slides. This everything we have to always think when you're just trying to creating or creation of lots of advertisements, right? Next, at the last point, launch and optimize, right? What actually launch and optimize is, start with like small budgets, right? Test different approaches and scale what works best. For example, if you just used 10,000 amount of money, that in the first stage with the using of a normal poster or normal video that you have used it, and you want to like make sure spread it all over the amount of Telangana in the Instagram, right? So you have just kept 10,000 amount of in the campaign, right? So what will happen? Most of the people will reach, but they will not order it, right? Because of there's like very less attention grabbing in the your ad. Everyone will reach it, but no one actually understand what actually happening with the video or what actually happening with the poster. There might be lots of changes, there might be lots of mistakes that we people don't know, right? So they will find it. Okay, this is nothing. So they'll just scroll it up. So this is how it goes with launch and optimize. That's nothing but start with small budgets. So start with at least 500. So they like again starting amount is like 500. Start with like smaller budgets, 500. So just keep it like 2 kilometer radius or 3 kilometer radius, right? At least it will reach 500 to 1,000 people. Now just check the outputs. How many orders that you got for the dupe sticks, right? And then you got a good amount and see the differences and then scale it accordingly. What works best for you, right? So this is how it goes with digital marketing with like drives growth, right? So this is how it goes with. That is all about. Coming next, how to make sure like mastery of like Facebook and Instagram ads. So this is where it goes. Lots of among of people start asking this question, right? So the target audience selection, simple. So who are your like target audience selections, right? It's not about like age of. I can just say it about like a dupe stick. It's not about the age of among people for 3 years to 15 years or like 20 years. It's not the age of that we're just targeting people, right? We're just trying to target the people for 25 to among of 60 plus, right? 25 to 60. These are the people that is just actually targeting about, who actually married, who actually like uncles and aunties, right? These people actually know the value of dupe stick, right? So this is how it goes with the location within the 1 mile radius and the age, gender, and the income level, what actually the income level is, and their interest and the recent purchase behavior. This everything that we have to understand, and then we have to keep it our advertisements be ready, right? And the live events like new homes or like new home or jobs. Start with like 5 to 10 daily budget to test your audience before upscaling, right? This is how it goes with, right? So this is in this way you can just start understanding and just try to get it up. Yes, so here comes the part where you can just go ahead with the hands-on practice. Let's design first. Let me just open Canva. How many of you use Canva? Just keep it posted in the chat box. How many of you just start using Canva? Let me know. Let me know in the chat box, everyone. So I'm just not trying to create it. I have my AI, so I'll just start asking for the AI, of course. Good, good. Someone says I used it once. We don't know, sir. Someone says good. Okay, no problem. So let's start asking to the Canva AI. So create an image where it is my post of 3:4 and the style is, let's keep it something creative or cinematic. No, keep it creative. Let's keep it creative. Okay. Okay, someone says I used it. Okay. So now let's start asking, hey, have my brand called, or its name called Sandalwood Doop Stick. Let's keep it. Okay. I'm just figuring out with creation of my brand ads with creation of my brand ads. So here are my simple idea ideas. Let's give it like first one. Uh, Doop sticks the person feeling the good fragrance and doing station. Let's keep it like simple. I just try to give like one idea. Let's see how it goes. I just given creative, but let's see how it goes with started. Wow, it was like mind blowing. I can just say. So this is like where I didn't even like imagine because I have like not given anything. Like this is my brand. I just said only this is my brand. Uh, they're called like doop sticks, sandalwood doop sticks. Okay, let's do something. Let's do something little in okay. And in the background of the image, add my brand name, sandalwood doop stick, and also add like offer of 20%. Grab it fast. Let's see how it goes. Yes, here comes the part. That's it. So simple. So I just given now we can just use this simple images directly to your doop sticks as a to the boxes. Right. 20% off. Grab it fast. Sandalwood doop stick. Again, logo is also generated. How many of like impressed? How many of like impressed with this? How many of like don't know about like Canva AI? Please let me know in the chat box, everyone. How many of like know about this Canva AI? How many of like don't know about this Canva AI? How to use it? I think how many of like impressed? Just keep it like mind blowing in the chat box. If you got mind blown, keep it like mind blown or MB mind blown in the chat box. Yes, yes. I can just see lots of mind blown. Right. So like very simple. Like I can just see the Canva AI, not like Canva AI. We have like lots of AIs that are like actually helping us, right, to create our own personal brand, right? So this is how it goes with. Someone says like I'm using like most of the time. That is so good. That is so good. Right. So just see the change, everyone. So this is the first where I've just given this is my brand and this is my like I'm just trying to use my doop stick. and just trying to create some good ads. First, it creates just a background. Now with the background, I've just given a simple line where just having a good background as an image with the name called Sandalwood Doop Stick, and also add like offer of 20%, grab it fast. Just have just given only two lines, right? Just giving up like two lines, everything changed. So this is how we can actually create our own brands and how to post it, right? And how to post this again. Let's download any one of it. Let me just figure it out which one is so good. I think this is a little bit good enough. Let me just download this, or even we can go with this also, no problem. Right, now we have like downloaded it, right? So once you like downloaded it, so how to list start with like campaigning or like something else. So let me just open some Instagram. So let me just open Instagram. Don't think it will like open it up. Let me just check it out. Okay, it's after login problem. Oh, got it. Let's just start with like maps, or opening up like Google Maps, and just try to create our own business, and just try to post these two images. Same like ChatGPT, correct. What is the amount of camera that you're using? It's same like ChatGPT, correct. But how much amount of prompts that you're just trying to ask? What are the amount of alignment that you're just trying to keep it? Is it realistic? Or what are the amount of image structure that you require? Is it realistic? Or is it like cartoon version? Or it is like a sketch version? Which version that you want? You have to make sure, open it, check it out. Right. So that is how it goes with. So in this way, you can just create your own brand things and everything. And not only this, I'm just talking about lots of things over the given things. Not only just creating of lots of images, but also creating of lots of websites. I just want to like show you websites also, right? So Wix, for example, I'm just trying to opening of Wix and WordPress. So when you're just trying to open a website, create your own website. So simple. So how to create your own website? Click on get started, and just you have to do drag and drop in WordPress. So I'll just show you bit images possible. I think we are like just show you something like drag and drop. Yeah, correct. I think it's open plugins. New plugins. Yes, choosing a theme. Yeah, so here comes with the WordPress. See to everyone. So here comes like lots of pages we have. You can just see appearances. So when you're just trying to click on like appearances, you can just see lots of things. So what are the amount of websites, themes, the already built-in themes? You can actually check it out, right? So this is how it goes with. Good. Someone has website on like blog post. Good. So same thing. Like if you want to like go ahead with like Wix is again a best platform. I can just see. You can just go ahead with like drag and drop, right? So check it out, everyone, with the Wix also. And next we have something called like many things. How many of like bold.new? How many of like know that bold.new and lovable AI? So these are all for like AI structured of where you can create our own websites just in a couple of seconds, right? And also for the same thing in the Canva also we can use directly Canva AI. Let me just create it with the same part. I think it's done or like what? Okay, okay. Let me just copy it. Okay, it's not there. Just click on create an image. Let me just copy it. You just copy it. Code for me. Yes. Yes. So hey, I have my brand name called like Sandalwood Doopstick, where I'm just figuring it out with like creation of brand website. So here are my simple ideas. Doopstick with a person like feeling the good fragrance of doing meditation in the background of the websites. And my brand name should be there, and also yes. And the next part is add hero section with the about data. That is the second one. Next, third one, add three sections for three boxes, where one box is for premium customers. Sorry for the spelling mistakes. And the second box for gold customers, and the third box for silver customers. Pricing. Let's keep it like around 2000. And the second box goes with 1000. And the third box will goes with silver customers of pricing with 750 RS. Let's check it out. It will just trying to create all our outputs. Yes. Now it started doing like lots of things. It's doing lots of coding and trying to add lots of images, lots of background work it will do for sure. And finally choose a good out part in the same Canva. Even I just want to like show it in the same thing, I'll just try to copy it everything and put in bold. Yes. And the same thing I'll just try to do it with lovable. Okay, it's asking for me for the authentication. Same thing. I think it's done. The version one is done in the Canva. Let's see the outputs. Wow, so good. I think it's not that much premium, but it just trying to give us a good output in the form of website. So let's see Sandalwood Doopstick as a good title. Premium incense for deep meditation and inner peace. It is actually giving a good output part. Choose your experience. Silver goes with 750 package. 1000 goes with gold goes with like 1000 package. Premium goes with like 2000 of package. So natural sandalwood fragrance, 45 minutes of burn time, and basic meditation guidance, everything. Right. So this is how we can just have create our own website. So this is like so a starting stage where it's trying to show you basic stage. The same thing I've just already given with the bolt. Let's see how it goes. Still in login process. Okay. I think it takes a little bit of time. Yes. So like before that, we'll just try to conclude our parts. So not only just creating of websites, not only just trying to post whatever the amount of things that you want to do it in Instagram, Facebook, running ads over the Instagram and opening the Facebook, trying to create your own business account, and the same thing goes with LinkedIn, right? So just go with these parts also. So I can't open it up like Instagram and everything in the same page. So this is how it goes with. So I hope I have given it again. Again, I have to give it, I think. Yes. So now it starts working out. Still lovable in the same page. It's trying to create everything in like terms of like TypeScript in bold.new. Just close lovable. Just open lovable again. Back. Hope this works out. Still working out with the bolt. It takes some time, of course. It creates a good output, I can just say. Let's wait for some time. Yes. Coming to the next steps to digital success, what we have to do. So you have like practice, make sure whatever the amount of practice that we do, what is the amount of exploring that we do among with the making of marketing or making of advertisements over the online platforms. Once you practice it, then we will just try to get lots of hurdles for sure, but also make sure get attraction and get more over the amount of grabbing that we can just say, right? So we can easily do it multiple times, then we can just get more amount of outputs part, right? So side getting aside 30 minutes daily working off like digital presence consistently beats our perfection for sure. And small start, that is just starting your small and scaling smart that I just mentioned, and track your progress. So this is how it goes with. Let's see. Mostly, wow, I can just say so good. I can just let's see it, everyone. This is how it goes with the bold.new. It got created within like I can just say 5 minutes. It got taken like 5 minutes. Sandalwood Dupe Stick. Shop now. Home products pricing. This is your home. This is your products. Let me just click on products. Okay. Pricing 750, 1000 and 2000. And you can just see I've like not given this number 938. It just trying to understand the amount of strategy, right? The amount of strategy. Previously it was like 1250. Now I'm just trying to give it a saved version of like 250 of amount. So now we can just grab it for 1000 rupees. So this is how the strategies goes on. I've just given only a single section, just shop now and going with the packages. That's it. More than this, nothing is required. When they just click on order now, Now they'll just come to the next page with the amount of I can just say the form filling page or anything. You can just directly go with the payment page, or there you can just take lots of information and then we can just go ahead. Right. So this is how it goes with. So I hope you understood how actually it goes with in terms of marketing strategies and also how to get down into digital platforms. Right. So this is all about today's session, everyone. I hope you liked it. I'll just try to post it attendance link over here. So just be right back. I'll be right back and just give me a minute. Yes. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining for today's session. So here's the attendance link. Everyone just click on it and try to give your attendance and make sure give the feedback and we'll just start tomorrow's session. Everyone just see it on the D. Thank you. Nagendra sir, thank you, Afrina, thank you, Harish, Harish, thank you, Vaishnavi ma'am, thank you so much. Yeah.